Hey y'all, hope y'all are having a good week so far and are looking forward to the weekend. Little heads up, I am recovering from a little bit of sinus drainage. Not sick, there's not a cold or anything, it's just simply my allergies going absolutely haywire for whatever reason. So anyways, I don't know about y'all, but I personally love watching those videos of other people on this app doing those like PC storing videos, you know, into their binders. So I thought I would follow the trend myself. So I've already went ahead and prepped the PCs with some fresh sleeves, and I believe I should be all good to go, but we'll see how it goes and learn for the next time. Alright, so I do want to start off with PCs in this binder here. It's mostly Yosung units or his like quad sets where it's like 4 of them to make a photo. It's high-key outdated, I'm gonna be so for real, but you know, a little bit at a time. You can see where I used to do religious labeling here. Yeah, we don't do that anymore. That is not a thing we do anymore. We do not have time nor the patience nor the energy to do that. These are all the ones I have to put in here. Yeah, this is the last one I needed. Oh, finally. This is the last one I needed for this quad set. That's really awesome. It's like the last one I needed. And the rest of these are some units and then one OTA PC. We're gonna put the Jongsang here. I think I'm gonna put it on the back side of this for now. Eventually, you know, I want a really nice fancy binder, but you know, this will do the job for now. We got this is double-sided. Okay, we're gonna move this one, I think. Yeah, that seems right. That feels right. Now I can see both sides of the double-sided. And I think we'll put the Uno maybe like here. Is this? There it is. Okay. We'll put the Uno and Yosung there. Then I have the OTA Tok Tok. I usually have OTA in my actual OTA binder that is way too big to fit on this page. But my OTA is way too big to fit on this screen currently with the lens that I have. So, and now we're just gonna put them in here. I think we'll just put them here. I'm not really too picky on it. And then this one, let's see. I don't think I have any other Mingi Yosung units. There's a Ming Jong unit. Excuse the dog hair. Actually, I think I will put that unit there, this unit there, and then let's put, no, we'll start OTA. We'll start like a new page OTA, because why not? I'm bound to want to collect more of them anyways. I'm an avid OTA photo card collector. I love all the OTA cards. A lot of people don't, or I've noticed that they collect them less, like they as in the whole community. I like them. If I have to choose between like a Yosung Pop or like a random Ateez members Pop or like an OTA, I will almost always pick the OTA just because it has all of them in one, right? Alright, so up next we have kind of a mishmash binder. Eventually this is only going to be Jaehyun from Mega X, but in the meantime it's just Jaehyun's merch PCs that I have and like random pobs. But I'm going to just have this be like merch PCs eventually, and then we will have him and all the other OX members pobs. We're going to keep this probably to his merch PCs because I do want to collect his merch PCs, but the other boys that are not him will also probably go in here, as well as my normal regular album PC and pobs of him. We'll go into a separate binder most likely. But right now it's mostly just what I have of him because I haven't set up his other binder yet. But aside from Omega X in here, of course my bias record Taedong, one of like 4 bias records from that group, to be completely honest. We have some Jiwon from ZB1 that lives in here currently. Oops, excuse the dog hair. We also have our WayV in here, which I absolutely love, And then eventually I think this is going to be the WayV binder. I don't know. We kind of go with the flow here. So for WayV, I do collect select OT sets, but it really just depends on how much I like the album cards that era. So we do have these two to put into WayV binder. They are both the Take Over the Moon PCs, so they're gonna go pretty far back. This is organized like my song binder, where its oldest is in the back, and also I made sure to put the fillers in. Some purple ones to match the purple binder. Let's see, I know I don't have either of these. So Take Over the Moon album. Yeah. Alright. This one goes in here. And then this one goes into here. That's so nice. We are getting there. Their WayVs. Oh yeah, and then after the album PCs in reverse order is just miscellaneous pobs that I really like. My rule with pobs is I never just get one and then try to hunt down the other, because I don't have a WayV wish list that has all of their pobs. Pobs or merch PCs, so I like don't know what there is, but usually when they're in sets I'll try to do both Yang and Jajin. But if I can't, then I don't. I only have a few of them that are like the same. I kind of just look at the back of the cards and go off of that, if I'm being so honest. And then the back is like some of the merch PCs I really like that are not in sets or units. I just think they're very cute. But I try to limit myself as much as I can for WayV for specifically album cards and pobs. And I only really collect exclusive ones if like I really like them. This one has this, they're China exclusive from, I believe, Kickback era. Yeah, I think so. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong, to be so honest. But yeah, that's what I have so far for this binder at least. And now we're going on to the next. Okay, y'all, this is my Joshua binder so far. I'm not super hardcore in collecting him. I just collect him kind of how I find PCs, because I really like him and I can cross-shade a lot. The one that we have to add is from a Face the Sun era. It is this cutie pie. All the extra blank spaces are kind of, I just know that there's cards that have similar like shirts or hair colors. I kind of leave them blank as best I can. That's kind of the organization we have in this binder. That's why there's so many random blank ones. I do not collect his pobs unless there's a really cute one I can't resist. I kind of just stick to album PCs for 17. Let me see. Ode. This is all Attica. Face the Sun. Here we go. Should be on this page. So yeah, I'll just stick him right next to the other cute Joshua that we have. Boop. The colors are kind of wildly different, but I'm pretty sure that's just like the angle. Like he's in the shade and then he's in the sun or something. Haha, Face the Sun. Anyways, that's all we have for Joshua. I know it's just one, but the next binder, I think we're gonna do the boys. So let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, y'all. This is the boys binder. I know it has a little bit of every boy because they're also gorgeous. This was actually a hand-me-down from a friend that also collects the boys. So I just, you know, took on their old The Boyz binder and repurposed it into my own. I only really collect 2 members from The Boyz, which is Nu and Q. So Chani and Changmin. And I believe I mostly have some Q-Pobs, a little bit of Q album PCs, yup, and then these are all, I think most of these are album cards. Okay, some of them are still going to have like the polka sleeve on them just because whoever I got them from just didn't take the sleeve off, and I'm going to go through and re-sleeve them probably anyways. So if you see polka sleeves, mind your business, pretty please, and thank you very much. Alright, I went ahead and looked and tried to get them as in order as I possibly can. And the first one we have is the Chase Pop Mix Star 3. I think it's kind of in here a little bit. Mix Star 3. Where could that even be? Mix Star 3 Pop. So it's going in here. It's good to note that this is my first time ever getting a binder and filling it out completely with all the pieces that I possibly would want and am looking for and plan to eventually own. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then I learned. But I feel like it will help, at least with organizing it, you know what I mean? Like as I go. Alright, so next we're gonna go ahead and do the thrilling. Well, I don't have any of the Breaking Dawn yet. We do have some thrillings though. And these are 2 Pobs and an album PC. This is Kick C. Go ahead and put that bad boy in here. Yeah, it's getting there. We have the Miwadang, which is this one. And then we also have the DMC Pop, yes. Woo. There we go. We are getting there. I love the colored backs on these. It's like all different colors. They're not like all purple, all green, all blue, all pink. It's like a whole different color. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice. That's all we have for that era. I think next is going to be Maverick. Yup. Okay. Currently, I only have these 2 to put away, which is the ID. I don't know where the ID is supposed to go. I'm also updating my wish list as we go because I've noticed sometimes I completely forget about it. Most of the ones that are missing, like, fillers in them, like this one right here and like these 2 up here, is because I have them in like my OT11 binder. But yeah. Okay, so we have ID and then we have Storybook B. Storybook B. And this is the ID. I know I left room for an ID in here. It is somewhere in here. And if I didn't, I'm just going to put them in the back somewhere. Or maybe the IDs just go in my little thing. I don't see any. And I don't see any more. We're just going to put the ID in the front with other miscellaneous PCs that we need to find a permanent home for. Alright, next era we have is going to be this Be Aware document C. There it is. Whoops. Be Aware document C. So the layout for this one, I'm trying out to do versions A, B, and C. And then for Pobs, it's kind of like matching hair, matching outfits, matching poses, that kind of vibe. Alright, I believe that's all we have for this era. Let me confirm. Yep, it looks like that. But we do have quite a bit for Be Awake. Let's see, Be Aware, Be Awake. There we go. Alright, so for Be Awake, we have these 3. Which is, this one is Reason A. Again, excuse the doggy hairs if you see them. Then we have this one, which is Realize A. Realize A, I believe. Yep, and this is Realize C. Again, if you see like a missing little, I mean, not say missing. If you see like a missing entire insert, that's probably because I have it, but it's in a different binder, or I'm using it for some sort of filming of some kind, and I need to put it back. So it will eventually become this video, or this series of videos, I guess, if y'all like this and I make more of them. Next, we have Fantasy 2. And similar as this, if you see missing, like entire missing like inserts, it's because I have them, they're just not in here currently. Quite a bit here. This is Days A. I'll put Days A here. Days B I can't find right now, but we do have this one for the album PCs. This is Ever B. Ever A, Ever B next to it. Oops, there we go. And then these are the POBs we have. First up we have this Mini Record 3 double-sided, cannot see that very well. This Mini Record 3 kind of double-sided photo card. Mini Record 3, yep, put them there. I'm gonna turn up the light just a hair because I can't even see my own things. There we go, a little better. We got Everline 4. Everline 4 POB goes here. Little Christmas tree. Mini Record 5. Mini Record 5. Wow, it is very bright in here. Dang. This is the Mini Record 5 photo card. Maybe it's a little too bright. Let me adjust. That's a little better. Mini Record 5 POB. And then last but certainly not least, we have a Singular Fantasy 3 POB. This is going to be the Everline 2 that I have. If you're curious where I'm getting like the stores are the names from, the store is the store that hosted them, and on the template that I'm using, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, which I'm assuming is like the order that they came out in. So, yeah. Everline 2 POB is this one. There we go. And that is all I have for the Q section. I'm going to go ahead and organize these new PCs. His name is New. I'm going to organize the new stack and I will be back with his section of the binder. Alright, so for New, we're going to start off with Be Aware. This is Denial B. And I have Denial C. And then I also have the kit film, and this is Document C as well. This is not Document C. This is the document platform. I think we'll put there, that makes sense. Denial, Desire, Document. And then this is where the film goes. I believe that's all we have for this section. The next era that I have for him is going to be Awake. And for these, I have these bad boys. Alright, it looks like we got Realize A. And then we got Reach B. And then we also got these two. This is a Reason B. And this is Reason A. Okay, and lastly, for the new photo cards, it's going to be Fantasy Part 1. So for Fantasy Part 1, I have these three. This is Glitter A. We have Glitter B. And then this one, which is Holiday A. Then here, oh, good doggy hairs. I think that's all we have for the boys. Let me double check this little bin real quick. All right, that is all we have for the boys. Next up is going to be Xikers, and I believe that's the last binder that I have time to update today. But I definitely know I have more cards always on the way, or that just need to be re-put up from my filming adventures. So, yeah. Let's get into Xikers. Alright, the Xikers binder is back. She's a little dusty. She got a little scuffed up when I was trying to pack her away for a move that I'm working on. But she's still kicking, and that's all that matters. Let me go ahead and get these in arrow order, and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, I went ahead and got them as organized as I possibly can in their era, so hopefully this helps us go a little bit faster. So first up, we do have some early era cards. We got these House of Trickies with some Barnes & Nobles and such like that. Barnes & Nobles, Holiday too. So let's go ahead and put these ones away. These are Hiker 1. These are not Hiker 1s, unfortunately. Let's flip that page. And this is Hiker version 2. I have these two. I have Jinsik and I have Yechen. So there we go. And then we have Jinsik. Alright, we have one to add to Tricky version 1, and that is Sumin. With his little skateboard, hockey board thing. And this is going to be Tricky version 2. We have Jinmin. And then this is Rock version. This is what the back of the Rockstar versions look like. It has their signature with a little lyrics here. So yeah, this is Hanwoo's. And this is for platforms. You don't have platforms. This is the different era. I believe for these, I put them in the back with the OT9 sets. I'm gonna have to double check that as we get there. So I'm gonna put them to the side and we'll get there when we get there. And this is the last for that era, and then we get into our OT9. So there we go. That makes more sense. Let me move it back better into frame. There we go. So we finished this set. Oop, I'm gonna have to move my piles because I ran out of sleeves or binder pages, so it's like double-sided. Since the backs are all very much the same. Yeah. For this era we get these two in. So it should be on these sets, I believe. Yes. Question mark. I know that the Jinsik goes here. And these are single-sided pages, so Jinsik goes there. This is Cian. I believe Cian goes here. Yep, seems correct. He was the only person that was outside but had like a bunch of props behind him, all these balloons. Oh, so it looks like he's kind of like inside. It's pretty cool. And then we do have new additions to add to both these pages. So we do have the Jinsik for the Barnes & Nobles, and I do know this is OT10 still, but I only had 9 pages, so. Oop. There is Jinsik. And for these, we got Minjae. I have Yechen. Yechen is just currently in a top loader somewhere, so he'll be in one of these, I guess, videos later. If you guys are enjoying this still. We got Cian and Junmin. This is a set I'd really love to finish and then hopefully quote unquote like get signed at some point. But you know, we'll see when we get there. Alright, into this era. I know we don't have too many from this gamer era, but I did finally get the last 2 gamers I needed, along with Cowboy Cian. So that's a pretty good haul in my book. Alright, let's get Yechen in here. Oh, it's so nice. And then Junmin. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. Junmin goes here. Yes, Junmin goes here, and Yechen goes here, and that set is done. Oh, it took forever, but it's finally done. All the boys are reunited, like the Infinity Stones. Next we got, these are double-sided, but I do this side first. Yes, we're getting so close with these. Like, we just need these. If you have these, please let me know. I have a lot of other cards I can trade you. Currently not interested in buying at the moment, but I am always in the mood for trading, even cross trading. Nothing in my binders, of course. I have many more binders that I don't show that are just for trade if you are interested. So if you have something or that I may be missing and you're interested in possibly trading, please send me a message on Instagram where I do most of my buy-sell trade activities, and we can potentially coordinate and get some of each other's ISOs out of the way. Alright, so for this era, I have Yechin Telephone, and I'm down to only one that I'm needing. I know I still have, I believe, Jinsik available for trade, like a dupe Jinsik, because every time they do a comeback at pop-up, I usually buy like 10 albums, and then I go for OT10. Either the Hello 2 or the pop-up, or whichever one I like the most. It was just for this era, I like this one the most, so I went with that. We got, I believe we have another crown to add to the roster. Yes, we do have Cian to add to the crown gang right here. We got a few more hugs. Let's see. Yes, we got these 2 hugs. We got Eugene, who goes here. And we got Jimin, who goes here. Nice, we are getting there. And then I finally got the last hunter that I'm needing. So let's finish that up. We got the last hunter and we got the last Jinsik we're needing. So this is the last Jinsik we need for the blue album, and this is the last hunter we needed for the red album. So that's the last ones we needed for that. And then we're on to the witch era. I know I have these ones, but I don't think I have an extra sleeve I can just throw in here, because I like to keep the double-sided so you can see both. With the crowns, you know what, we'll put these on the back side of crowns for now, but eventually I want them to be in singles because I really like, they're really awesome crown. Like, it's super HD on the back, which I really enjoy. So let's kind of put these on the back sides of them. I don't think we'll make fillers for them, but for now, I'll just leave it there. Like so. Wow, this is a good concept. The flowers with the crowns, I love it. All right, let's move on to the next era. We did get a bunch of the Palaven. I think they're, yeah, these are all Palaves. Let's go ahead and get these put away. So it is watch then out for each version. So it's like watch version 1, out version 1. And each album has a watch version and an out version as well. So for blue, there's watch blue and there's out blue, and then for orange, there's watch blue and then, or watch orange and then out orange. I'm gonna get my template and I'll be right back. All right, we are back with our template. We have Hyamu, and we should just be missing 2. Yep, that makes the most sense. And then we have out version 1. We're still missing Jinsik and we're still missing Yujin, but we should have. We have Sumin. We have Sumin. We have Hyamu. That's all we have for that one so far. Next. Sorry for being kind of quiet. I'm like focusing on this wish list thing. Anywho's. Alright, then let's do watch version 2. We have Minjae. And we also have Eugene. There we go. Next up, we have Out version 2. Don't have any of those. The next one we do have is Watch version 3. We have Xikers and yall. And then lastly, but not least, we do have Out 3 Junmin. Yes. There we go. Alright, so the last little bit of photo cards I do have for Xikers is going to be kind of a combination of like individual member pobs that I have. I mainly collect Yechen, Menjae, Sien, and Sumin, but sometimes the other boys as well. But for this binder itself, I do want to keep it to OT 10 as close as I can. So I'm going to go through all of these, and the ones that I'm going to keep in sets are going to go in here, and the ones that are going to be individual members are going to go into a separate binder until I can get like a fancy setup or something. But for now, we're going to make do. Oh yeah, I have not opened like any of my stuff for this current comeback. Waiting on a bunch of stuff, and you know, so you really just be running off. So I don't know where he is. These are some individual member POBs. I think we'll find a day. We'll just kind of put them together if we see them. But I know some of these are going to be OT sets, so that's fun. We'll start with the ones we know we have OT sets for. Okay, so for this, I know we have Sumin, and I thought I had Hunter. I don't know if I actually have Hunter or not. I don't believe I do. Fortunately not, it seems. Oh, I have Jumin. Alright, so we'll put these two up. We've got Sumin and we've got Junmin. The back isn't too interesting, so I think I want to put this OT set on the back of it, which is just the, I'm not exactly sure which store it is, because you just have the store, but it's like their, which I don't think it's broadcast, it could be broadcast, but I remember getting it in a whole set, so I'm just going to put them up. I'm also going to keep them in kind of their bigger sleeves, just because I don't have enough extra sleeves to go around currently. There we go. That's all 9 boys in there. It's from a Which era. Working on that. These are double-sided, so I'm definitely not putting 2 in there. I do want to collect both of these for like the OT, for the OT 10s that I'm working on. But I think, I think I will purge this to put my OT in currently. So let me just purge that real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so for this page, I do want to do this cat set, and then on the back of it, I want to do this other cat set. So I'll put zoom in where he goes. Yechen goes in here, Menjae. Did we get 2 of him? Wow, I really got 2 of him. Okay, well, he's gonna be up for trade then. Yejun goes here. I think we'll put him here for now just so I don't forget that he exists, but then I'll mentally mark that he needs to go for trade in like a post or something. But if you have another member of this set and you're looking for him, let me know. Alright, I found this one. I believe he goes to this set. Zoom in. There we go. Another double-sided. And then I think, so I like this page. Just kind of working on that Harangue set. So I'm gonna take out these. The ones that I'm still working on the sets, I don't think I'm gonna commit a whole page to. I think I'm just gonna, you know, put them like this. And that looks good for now. And then we have these, which I would love to have the OT of this eventually. Let's see. And just green-haired boy. What else do we have? We have these two teacup ones. I'm not super in love with the set, but I do like them, so I think we're just gonna keep them here for now. And see where the wind takes us, I guess. And these are just like random pobs that we partake in on occasion. I think we will keep these in here for now just because I do not want to have to deal with organizing it right now, right in this very second. So I think I'm going to just put random pobs on the back of them and we will organize this whole thing later. Actually, no. Scratch that. We have time. We might as well, right? Alright, I'm going to take this little bin that we have right now, put it in member order, and then show you my temporary POB binder, POB/merch binder. Okay, y'all, so this is going to be my random miscellaneous POBs for Xikers binder. I mainly collect Yachen's pobs and merch, but I also do like the rest of the rap line and honestly all of the members. So we're just going to put it in like member order and go from there. Alright, so first we're going to start up with Minjae. I'm not really going to put them in a super strict order. I'm just putting them in whatever order makes me happy. We can reorganize this thing as many times as we like afterwards. But for now. Oh, these are so cute. This is the comeback show, it says. The Tricky Play. I love it. I love this outfit on him. It's so cute. When I saw there was like a PC with him in the actual outfit that wasn't like an album PC, I was like, that's a little dangerous. But, you know, please, may I partake? Thank you. So when I say member order, we're going to actually do the member order that I have for my OT binder, which is just mentally how I like to group them. So it's going to be Minjae, then Yachen. This is all we have for Yachen. It's quite a bit. And just a few, as some would say. Some being me and only me because I'm crazy. So, yeah. I think I want to start with like his broadcast cards that I have, just because I have them right here. Got that one, and these two. I really like this card. We can put this one here. Some of them are in cutesy sleeves, some of them are in regular sleeves. It is purely based on vibe, if I'm being completely honest. I love this era. I don't know if I want to fully commit to do OT for this entire era. Probably will at some point, if I'm being so honest with myself. But for now, I'm looking for a similar outfit, same or similar. Same or similar outfits. Same or similar. None of them. Okay. So we will do maybe like these two. I think they're very cute. Let's do them. Boop and boop. Next page. I love this card. He's so cute. And I think we'll just do like random cards from here on, like same jacket he has. Here's like 2 of him in white shirt. I don't know. It is a white shirt, that's all I know. And a Pacific one. I love his blue hair, so I have like 2 of the blue hairs. We will do the Kimria-chan hat. Oh, we should do a hat page. Let's do, yeah, we'll do a hat page. That'll make us happy. Like hat, not like, well. Actually, let's just double side him for now. For now, we're double siding. Unless there's a double sided card, you know? Get her centered. There we go. There we go. Hats and our head accessories, I guess. I don't see any head accessories here. I mean, this one's technically a head accessory, and then there's all these random ones. Let's do these 2 together. Same or similar outfits. And then this one can go over here. It's like a little, it's not wearing a hat, but it's like on his head. And then, ooh, this is cute. It's blue, matches, I love it. And then, no, I'm gonna put this over here. I know we were sticking with the theme, but you know what? I really like his blue tinted hair a lot. So, actually, we're gonna do a Pacific on the back side somewhere. Move this one over. And then we will do this. And then this. Next, we are going to the next page. Next member I do is Cian. I don't have any of his right here. They're in the other binder. Let me go grab them from the other binder and I'll be right back. All right, friends, we are back. And here are all of the Sumins that I have. I feel like I've been calling Sumin Cian and Cian Sumin for the longest time. I don't really collect anything other than his green hair cards, unless it is inside the little train station thing from Tricky House, because that was my absolute favorite concept, quite literally ever in all of K-pop. That like subway theme, love it. Need it, must have it more. Okay, and then after that, I usually do Jimin. Don't have any Jimin Pobs on me currently. But next comes Hunter. I only have these 3 Hunter cards. I'm not attached or like in love with all of them. I do like them though. So keeping them for now, and they'll go here. We'll just like put him here. Similar outfits, you know. And then these are, next we have Jinsik. We have these 3. It's gonna look weird, I know. But look at this bad boy card. It's my favorite Jinsik card, like ever. Like the rose. Oh, I'm going to their tour soon and I really hope and get that signed. I'm up in there between these 2. I just love this outfit on them for whatever reason. The hair, the beret. Get me an idol in a beret with a rose in their mouth. Yeah, it's over. I have this singular Yujin card. So I'm gonna put him, I think I'll put him on the same page as Jinsik for now. They'll just like, they'll be roommates, you know? Maybe we'll put them like this, I think, for now. I don't know, makes sense to me. And then last but not least, we do have all of these Cians. It's not a lot, but it feels like a lot, to me at least. Let's go ahead. All right, we do have one singular broadcast card. I'm obsessed with this pink hair, with the pink hair next to it, pink shirt on top. It makes sense to me. Something like, no, like this, I think is Good for me. Yep. Yep. Actually, no, I don't like this because he has, like, you know, 2 hats and our hair accessories, bows, you name it. This is still an accessory. Yeah, that's how my brain works when it comes to organizing these. All right, I think that is it. Empty basket means we are finally done. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. Let me know, I don't know, let me know thoughts, opinions. How are we feeling? How's your day? How's your week going, right? If you guys enjoyed this and you want to see more, please like this video, comment, interact with it in some way so that I know that you guys do want to see this. And I hope you have a good one. Bye!